What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Cletus Seldin Has No Life. I wanted to add a special vlog video that I was able to get done by BELLPORT Branding. They have made very good quality vlogs for me in the past maybe 2-3 years. So I wanted to take my time out of my day, share it with you guys, on this channel, and go ahead if you want to and head over to BELLPORT Branding. They do my websites as well, my business cards, and they do all the photography that I need for my business. So see you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
We're here watching the debut fight of my first title fight on MSG Network with my friends, my family. Getting all in tonight, enjoying ourselves, and about to see what's about to go happen and go on. And we're going to see the announcers talk what they think about the fight, so which is cool.
He's already fearing me, and that's not disappointed. That's past opponent to future opponent. They know that I can punch, and they know that if you get in a ring with me, it doesn't matter if I'm fighting here or fighting there. You're gonna have a difficult time with me. The Paramount, it's like a little Coliseum, like a little Roman Coliseum. The fighter comes out, everyone's booing him, going crazy. I would be backstage, shadow boxing, ready to come out, and I could just hear the huge hammer chant going on, and I'm just like, damn, what's going on? Are you ready? I'm not even out there yet. I always feel like I'm the underdog. In life, in boxing, nobody wants to lose to the white Jewish kid. And what I do is I always have that mentality of where I came from, how I grew up. It built inside me. Even today, even if I don't have it as worse as I did back then, I still feel that I have that today. So every time I go out there and have a victory or I see the future coming, I always feel it's like I'm that true underdog that's fighting for something that everybody wished they could fight for today. And that's what I feel like that's deep down inside of me, especially the people on Long Island, especially where I came from.
I'm Joseph Seldin. I'm here tonight to watch my brother Cletus the Hebrew Hammer Seldin's preview on MSG, the WBC International Silver title fight against Brian Jargo. So I'm going to give a little recap on my brother's fight. In about the 8th round, he got a nice cut on the right eye. So I said, you know, he's going to need some stitches to the, you know, after the fight. So we went down to the emergency room. You know, I see where it was, and I just had done my ER rotation at New York Methodist. It was a great experience, and you know, I knew right away that he needed to get a plastic surgeon involved, and she did a great job, and they took good care of him at Huntington Hospital, and it was a good experience to, you know, be able to show my knowledge when I was there working with the plastic surgeon, giving my insight, you know, and how I think everything should be done, and it was a real good time. You know, in the beginning, you know, Cletus wasn't into, you know, boxing or, you know, MMA or any of that kind of stuff, and I was really, I got my black belt, and I was really into the sport. It's back in the early 2000s, and I said, Cletus, you got to come down to this place. It's a great place. You're going to have a lot of fun there. And he's like, no. I finally brought him down the first day. He comes to the dojo, and he taps out the sensei, and it was like, I knew this kid's made for it. You know, this is what he's got to do. And from then on, he just come back every summer. I'd go away to college. And, you know, I'm working for my degrees, and Cletus just getting more strong. You know, he's better at whatever he's doing, you know, be that MMA. Then after that, he went to boxing, and every summer he just come back greater and more rehearsed. So excellent experience. Every one of his fights is a great fight. And, you know, we're looking really to the future this year. It's going to be a big year, 2015. We're starting off with ESPN main events. Johnny Garcia, he's going to come out here thinking he's a tough guy, you know, from Detroit or wherever he's from, and he's going to get put home on a long plane ride home. It's about 60 minutes back to Detroit, so he'll be thinking about every minute of that. And we're looking forward to the rest of the year, and we're going to start off with a big bang right on ESPN Friday Night Fights, February 27th, 2015.
My name is Rudy Lee. I am Cletus's youngest sister. So it goes my oldest brother Joey, who's a doctor, Cletus, who's obviously the boxer, and then comes me.
Yeah.
We like have these like scratching wars, you know?
Yeah.
Or what he'll do is he'll like punch you in the stomach, so you can't go up to your dad and be like, oh, he bruised me, you know? Okay, fight night. Fight week.
Fight week, yeah.
Fight week.
It's more than one night.
Yeah, it comes up. You stay away from Cletus. He is the meanest person you'll ever come across. Like, normally he's like the most funniest, like creative type of person. But, like the stuff he comes up with is just crazy. But oh my God, what a dick! Like, there's no talking to him. He's like got this mean mug on, and you know he's straight serious. I mean, this is all he does, you know. So he's very serious about it. Yeah, he's strong as fuck. What the fuck? Where does he get his power from? This is like anger, you know, like how he grew up. I think he thinks about like that stuff and then takes that with him into the ring.
I'm Joe Gadigian. I'm a boxing trainer and coach, mentor. I was pretty much the first guy working with Cleet as a pro up here. He was supposed to go down to Florida with Pete. Pete called me up and asked me if I would work with this guy. Turns out it was his the coach in the opposing corner of his last amateur fight. Richie Neves was the fighter. And Richie wound up beating him. And I started working with Cleet down at the Westbury Boxing Club. And one of the first things he asked me was how did you beat me in the Neves fight meeting? And I told him, I said, you're too much over your front foot and a little off balance. I said, we're going to fix all of that. And started to not take him apart, but just kind of tweak what he had, because he was already tough and he was already formidable. Had good balance and power, but his balance was too far forward, so his power was suffering. So we got him to sit back a little bit more on his back foot, and he started to create a lot more leverage with his right hand, and in the end you have the hammer. I give the props to Pete Brodsky, because Pete's always been the right hand man. Everything for Pete is the right hand. Right hand wins for Pete. For me, it's been the left hook. So Pete was the one who pushed on the right hand and really focused on making it perfect, which it almost is. Almost. My wife can attest to his power, because I was wearing a chest protector, pretty thick one too, and with his right hand he gave me a black and blue, looked like somebody shot me with one of them potato guns. I had a black and blue, looked like I got shot. I remember taking off my shirt and upstairs, and she said, what the hell's that? And I said, that's from Cletus. She said, well, you tell him if he wants to come over here and eat, he better be nice to my husband, don't hurt him. So I had to keep telling him to take it easy on me. So
I'm Brian Bosco. I'm Cletus Seldin's manager. and I've been working with him for about 5 months now. I've been enjoying every minute of it. It's been a great experience so far, working with Cletus and trying to get him to the next level. Steve Bosco, Cletus Seldin's uncle. Many would argue his favorite uncle. Let me give you the best thing about Cletus, which I hate him revealing this, and he knows it. When he was about 11, he challenged me to get into a bear hug that he couldn't. I could not break his grasp. Literally, 11 years old. So I'm 30. And he clasps up, locks his hands in. I'm 200 pounds. I think no big deal. I'm gonna sit. My weight's gonna break his grip. No problem. I'm out. He does it. I sit. My weight breaks my rib. His clasp is totally intact. And then I tell him, "Holy shit, you broke my rib. Oh, easy, easy." And he thinks I'm screwing with him, and he starts shaking me. "Nah, you're just fucking around. You're fucking around." So, you know, needless to say, my rib got a little more messed up. 11 years old, broke my rib. So, kid's a beast, and he's coming up to show right now. If Corona's paying me, then I'll turn the label down.
I would have probably had him out of there a lot sooner. Learning experience for me, and I'm glad it's on national television, and I'm able to show everybody my style, and I'm able to learn for myself, just being on the inside, actually watching it on the outside. It's very confusing, but I can do it. I'm really happy with my performance, but that's only part of me that you guys see tonight. So there's much more to come. So
it was a really good performance, and I think that it doesn't look like he hits that hard, but I guarantee he's very tough, isn't he?
He's one of the most toughest individuals I've met, especially when I hit somebody with the right hand. They usually fall right away.
Congratulations, Huntington's very proud of you. What are your plans for 2015?
February 27th, main event, ESPN, and I'm hoping for fighting for a world title at the end of the year. I know today was my greatest performance on my style, but the kid's very awkward. The kid's very awkward, very tough. It's hard to figure it out. I can box with anybody else in the world right now and go with them as they would do with anybody else, and I can hit harder than anybody else. So I'm ready to go for 2015.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You won a title tonight. You did really good. Congratulations.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the people from Shirley, everybody on Long Island, my managers, Brian, Bosco, Pete Brodsky, for always helping me out, Scott, Luscious Lopez, Joe Gadesian, my brother, and Stephen Devinati always help me. My girlfriend is always the best. Sergeant Boyd.
Down the money. That wraps up Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing Rocket Fight 16 with Cletus the Hebrew Hammer Seldin winning his first belt. For Jerry Cooney and Karen Castanova, I'm Randy Gordon. Have a great night.